Yo, yo, what up? Is this thing on? Alright, I think it's working. You guys will scream at me if it's not, right? If it's no worky, let me know. Gonna wait a few minutes, see if some people show up. So I want to demo a couple things with this time clock. How is everyone doing? Good, I hope. Cool, nice. Get a couple things up and running. Do, 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 do. Alright, I think I got everything going. See if everything plays nice. Let me go ahead and get logged into my lab machine really quick and get you guys up to speed with what I've been messing with. If you've been following the saga of this stupid time clock, I've been trying to get Doom to run on it, as you do with most strange pieces of hardware. You try to get Doom to run on them, right? This is actually the first time I've attempted to do something like that. So it'll be neat to share what I discovered. So in the past couple streams, I got root access to this thing. Went and updated the passwords on it so I can SSH into it and get like a fully featured shell. So that's what I was kind of messing with lately, is digging around on the live host, and looking at basically what the file system's got on it, what kind of processes are running on the thing. And then what I did recently in the effort of getting Doom to run on this thing is I went through and neutered some of the startup processes that utilize like the frame buffer on this device. And I went and did that by changing out or renaming some of the files in etc rcsd, like the where is it, Jetty. I took the S off the front, so now it won't start. And that was one of the processes that was kicking off and utilizing the frame buffer. So I got rid of that thing, and then I've got a tool chain set up. And if you're not familiar with it, which I really wasn't super familiar with, is basically a set of compilation utilities that are all set up in a way that allows you to compile some source code into the binary format that you want for whatever system that you're targeting. And it took a little bit of trying to figure out what all of that means and how to change it. Because essentially what I needed to do to get Doom running on this thing was take somebody's existing port of Doom, which is, I chose this one by Maxime Vince, which is FB Doom. It's just a very lightweight copy of Doom that doesn't really have a whole lot of dependencies. And I picked this one mostly because it's already been shown to work on a plain Linux frame buffer, which is what I've got so far on this host. So I pulled the code down for this, and then I also went out to ARM's website. Where is it? ARM has a toolchain setup, which is basically a collection of utilities that you can use to compile your code with into the ARM binary language for an ARM platform, which is what this device is. So I grabbed all of that and I utilized that to compile FBDoom. I was over here working on a different tool, but basically, we go into FBDoom. We can go into. Let me walk through it again and see if I can repeat it, because it is a pretty complicated process. But it would be kind of nice to show it. So let's see. I'm just gonna go into FBDoom and clear out the build files. So cd back into FBDoom, and we've got a whole bunch of source code, and I'm going to remove this build directory, and then I'm going to remove FBDoom right here, which is our binary. And so now we're basically working with a clean slate. The first thing that I needed to do was I needed to modify the make file. So this program FBDoom is compiled with the make utility. So there's in particular like a make file that is basically a config that tells your system what tools to run in what sequence and what all the necessary flags are to compile the code in the way that you need it. So what I had to do is I had to edit this make file, so I'll use nano, and thankfully they already have a variable in here for cross compiling. So with this, all we have to do is specify the path or the prefix for the target that we're trying to compile for. This is called like a target triple. So ARM's going to be our target machine, and then this is going to be running Linux, and it's going to be compiled with the GNU set of utilities. And I think the EABI is a particular language set for ARM. I'm not too certain on that, so don't quote me. So what we had to do is specify our tool set that we downloaded from ARM over here, and I'll show you that in a second when we run this. And then we also had to come in here and specify our build of SDL. So since we're compiling this for a different language, we actually have to compile the libraries that this code relies on. And in my case, I just statically linked those to the binary, which is not recommended, but it worked for me. And that basically means that I don't have to copy over libraries to the host, or to the target, sorry, in order to get this to run. But right here, I'm specifying the TAC capital L flag for a library path for the linker to search through. And then this is all kind of extra stuff that was already in this make file. Another change that I made to this was I added the hyphen static to the compiler flags, so that it compiles and statically links all of the libraries together. So what I can do is I can just straight run make and specify that cross compile flag, and this is going to be real quick, let me check. ARM Linux GNU ABI is going to be our toolset that we're going to run with, our compilation toolset. And so what I can do here is specify make cross compile equals ARM Linux GNU ABI, and I'll put the TAC at the end so it can autocomplete the names of these tools. and that should go through and give me an error. The reason why it gave me an error is because it doesn't like the way that we specify false. We declare that, no, wait a minute, this is different. Of course, the demo will never work, right? Right, what did I mess up? Oh, was I using the HF1 instead? No. Yeah, it took me a little bit to figure out all of this, so do not be surprised if I cannot repeat it right off the bat. So these are our libraries, and really quick, I'm going to check the way I compiled those. I have to change that. I don't think I did. One of the reasons why I picked FBDoom is because there's minimal dependencies. If you're cross-compiling for a different target architecture, I believe you have to compile all of the libraries into that architecture as well, all of your shared objects, and that way, if the target doesn't have those libraries, that is, if it already has those libraries and you compile your program dynamically linked, it should be fine. But in my case, the target host doesn't have any of these target libraries. It doesn't have STL or anything. So over here, I ran the configure. Let's see. There were some flags in here that I could specify for the compiler. And then I also had to do something else for it. Specify the architecture in here as well. I believe it was just target. So under STL, I had to compile this with .target. Or hold on, let me check the file real quick. The way it was compiled. Build.lib. Oh, of course. Okay, so this was 32-bit EAVI 5. Okay. I think that should be fine. Yeah. Pretty sure I just, oh, you know what it is? Is it cross-compiler? And not cross-compile? No, it is cross-compile. Okay. Well, that's fun. I love how it's not working now. Demo gods have smote me. Let's see. Oh, I need to actually source the, I'm not using the right, build tools, I don't think. I think I need to use arm none, this one right here. There we go. Okay, so this should go and build the FB-Doom binary. So we'll see what that whined about. Input DTY does not exist. Main does not exist. Let's see. Oh, now you're whining about more stuff, huh? Yeah, so I only have those 2 or 3 tool sets. I've got the ARM Linux. Oh, maybe that's the one that I need to use and not the none. None would be for like an unknown vendor, I guess. RMR build files, and then we will run our make command again, but this time oh yeah, see, it doesn't like the built-in tool sets that come packaged with Debian, or that I got through the Debian packager. All right, what did this one whine about? Oh, here I can get some music going. Oh, see, it actually compiled that time. Why did it, I don't know, I'm confused. I'm not gonna question it. Okie dokie. So that actually compiled this time. So if I look in here, I've got the FB-Doom binary, and I can run file on it, and we can see that it is 32-bit ARM EABI 5, and it's statically linked. It's for a newer version of Linux, but I have found out that that doesn't really matter. So, which is nice. I think that's probably because there's less dependencies. But that's okay. So if you try to run something like this on like an x86 system, obviously it won't work. It'll say that it's not the right binary format. But what we can do is we can copy this over to our host. And in this case, I'm over here. Go ahead and clear this out and just show you how to do that. We can cd f time clock doom FB-Doom. Sorry, FB-Doom. And we can use SCP, and this is because we have root access to it, or I'm sorry, SSH access. We'll do SCP and copy the FB-Doom file, and we'll send this to root at 192.168.1.253, and just put this under OPT. And then I'll copy that over there. And so if we SSH, we SSH into that host, and we go and list out OPT, you can see all of my mistakes. So we've got FB-Doom. This is the most recent working one that I got, and this is the one that we just copied over. So I should be able to run this, and it should complain about some stuff if it's working right. So if we do opt fbdoom, permission denied. That's fun. Oh, do I need to copy it into, let's see, cp opt fbdoom, open fbdoom, and then if we just run fbdoom, it gives us game mode indeterminate. No IWAD file is found. Specify one with the IWAD command. So it looks like our binary is running. So let me go ahead and show you guys what it does when we specify an IWAD. IWAD opt doom1, and there we go. Let's see Doom pop up on the screen. Alright, and it's just going through like the demo kind of thing, but I've got a keyboard hooked up to the back of this thing with the USB ports that are on it, and we can do a new game, and this is of course the demo version of Doom, and we can run around and shoot stuff. Well, collect armor. Alright, now I'm just going to play Doom for the next hour or so. There's that, there's a third one, isn't there? Back here? I don't remember. Oh, there he is. But yeah, so that's cool. Doom is working on the thing. It doesn't actually quit when I tell it to, which is kind of funny. It just keeps doing it, and it's also not the right resolution. So there are a couple things that we can do to fix this, or at least try to fix it. So I mean, you can see I closed it out of the game, and now it's no longer running. But that's fine. I want to do a couple things to make that nicer, and I also want to add in some extra features myself, possibly. I don't know. We'll have to look at the code and see how hard it is to implement that. So I think to get so I'm going to set the resolution, and I think we can do that pretty easily. There's a tool called fvset that'll tell us the properties of our screen. It's an 800 by 480 display, and this is our frame buffer device, which is under ls-dev fb. And so this is kind of like you'll see this on embedded devices that have displays that are running Linux. It's pretty old, but basically it lets you write out to it gives you a block device in the OS that you can write out to the display with. For example, I can wipe the display. I can write random to it, so I can do like cat etc random, or sorry, dev urandom, and send this to dev fb, and we should see the screen go completely static. So that's fun. And then I can also clear it by writing zeros to it, and that'll clear it out. So that's pretty neat. Kind of an easy to use screen. There was some other stuff that I was reading about that that I could do if I wanted to like actually write some stuff to the screen. I was trying to get a tool for a frame buffer console working, which is kind of like getting like a terminal on the frame buffer itself, and that's what you might have seen when I first started the stream. There's a tool under OPT called FBPad that I was trying to get, but I don't think it works right, because it's looking for some fonts, and I don't really have fonts for it. So that's kind of where I was with that. So with the resolution, let me check the code. Oh, actually, let me get file, open folder. Alright, gonna open our FB Doom folder. Go back. Okay, and we're gonna go into FB Doom, and I have no idea where this is at, but it's probably under config, maybe? No. I guess we could just do a search for it, right? Find in folder, resolution. My video FB dev, maybe there? Or is it this one? Let's check this one out and see if it's in here. If True Game is running as a screensaver, what? So X width and X height. Oops. What is it? iVideo FB dev? What is iVideo H? Ah, there we go. I'm going to check it with header file. Screen width. Let's set that to 800. And then what was it? 480? That should be it. And then we just recompile it, right? RMR build. I still have the, yeah, RM FB Doom. And let's hope it doesn't whine. There's probably like what is it? Like TAC I or something to like rebuild it. No, let's ignore errors. There's like a rebuild flag or something. There has to be. Oh well. So we've got that. And let's go ahead and copy that over to... Well, guess not. Okay. Oh, geez. Alright. That's way too far. SCP FB Doom root at 192.168.1.2.3, and we'll put it at OPT. Alright. And let's copy that over again. And then we'll do FB Doom. Oh. There we go. I1. Oh, see, now it's tiny. What the hell happened there? And it crashed. You'd think that you'd just be able to change the number and it would work, right? Okay. screen height used for stretch scale functions. Maybe this is what we've gotta change. Squash scale. No, because it makes it smaller, right? Yeah, you would think that would be the only thing I'd have to change. Guess not. Is there like a flag that I can pass to it, or no? Probably not. Oh, whack. Yeah, interesting. I guess setting the resolution in the game doesn't really do shit. It kind of like stays inside this tiny little window. It's like the window isn't large enough. So you can see all it's doing is shrinking the inside border of it. And then if I do it one more time, it crashes. Or a couple more times, no? Did I get too small? No. I don't know why it crashed that one time. I am not too sure. Let's see. Anybody know how to change the resolution in Doom Original Source for frame buffers? Okay, GPT. Just kidding. Probably in... You'd think it'd be in one of these header files for the video, right? Maybe it's under that frame buffer one. This is the... I guess the custom code. I don't know. Let's scroll through here. Let me do height. Fetch frame buffer info. I'll get all that nonsense commented out. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm looking at, to be honest. Let's see, offsets in case frame buffer is bigger than Doom. There's someone else I was reading that had to do a similar thing. I don't know exactly how they did it, though. It's a really big-ass file, though. Oh, did it crash? That's funny. Yeah, it's like vaulted. Huh. Wonder why that is. What? What is that? Line 202? Went straight past it. Let's see, that's not defining the screen width and the screen height. Oh, one of the compilation files. Maybe I can look for screen height equals? Probably not. Screen height array. I think it was in the right folder with the, the right file with this. FBDev. Yeah. Probably just somewhere in here. So let's walk through the init graphics. Open FBDev file descriptor. And let's see. Fetch frame buffer info. Maybe it's not getting like the right frame buffer info. Like, how is it getting this? Fetch frame buffer info calls IOCTL. FBIO get descreen info. Change params if necessary. Yeah. I guess we could just set it if we want to, right? Maybe? Just do like FB XRes equals 800 and then FB YRes equals, what is it, 480? That surely won't work. Surely that will not work. Alright, we will recompile and try again. Okay. And we'll copy that back to the host. Go back over here. Copy that to bin, fbdoom, iwad. And it didn't do shit. I mean, it still works, but it's not occupying the entire frame buffer. It didn't crash, though, which is interesting. I guess it's not really setting that value. Probably can't or something. Bits per pixel. Oh, that's okay. So that's actually copying it out to the screen. Oh, that's interesting. Is this for like a touchscreen? Touch main. Huh. I mean, I do have a touchscreen, but I don't. That's way too much trouble to get working. I can't even get the damn resolution right. FBIO get vScreen info. What is that? vScreen info. I wonder if the frame buffer is different, because there's a couple frame buffers. There's like FB0 and FB1. I don't know what the difference is between the two. Can we cat dev urandom dev FB0? Wow, hold on. Forgot the chevron. Okay, so that actually affects the thing. What if I do 0 and pipe that over there? Okay, so that works. What about FB1? That one doesn't actually change the screen at all. What about FB? Yeah, so FB1 doesn't seem to be anything that we can interact with. Maybe we need to change this to dev FB. Because maybe one of the frame buffers doesn't actually have like a full resolution or something. Or it's not reporting properly. I have no idea, honestly. So let's go ahead and delete our build files, compile it again. And then we copy that back over. Copy it over again. No, that still works, but it's not occupying the whole screen. Is it occupying more? No. It doesn't actually quit. That's fun. Let me try the original one that I built and see if it's smaller. No, it's the same resolution. Okay. Doop 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 boop boop boop. Yep, still the same thing. Why is it smaller? Okay, so that wasn't actually necessary. How do we mess with Linux frame buffers? Linux frame buffer. We can look at the modes. We can use FBSet to set the resolution, right? What? Oh. Just FBSet. Maybe I just need to do this. Set the resolution, but it says it's 800 by 600. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually more. I wonder if I can find what resolution the other stuff runs at. Was it direct FB? Here's a log from Opera. This is what actually runs the interface, the traditional time clock interface. And it says FB def mode setting 800 by 480, switch to 800 by 480. So I feel like that is the right resolution of this display. But I don't know why it's not picking that up. Is there a set command? Or is that just, let's see, FB set X-res 800, Y-res 480, right? Nope, exactly the same. Okay. Yeah, it's gotta be something in Doom, in my my Doom port, that is not appreciating the 800 by 480. Alright, what are we including up here? What are our imports for this? What the hell is this? No idea. So these are all of our standard libraries, or at least imported ones. This is our Linux frame buffer header. I'm going to change the scaling. Be scaling. That's like more than or less than 2 to occupy the entire screen. I should have to change scaling to get it to work. I feel like it's just not doing the math right. Check harm with ours. Is there an argument for that? Let's see. No, of course not. Maybe that's the best we get. No, it can't be. Let's see. The Doom Engine's original resolution of 320 by 200 corresponds to a logical 16 by 10 aspect ratio. Let's see. How do you adjust it? I guess it's not really a question of like setting the resolution, but setting like the screen size, like the window size. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably gonna be somewhere where we're stretching the in here. It's supposed to be stretching it or scaling it to something. Check farm with ARGs. Maybe I can do. Let's try scaling. See what that does. If it does anything. Oh, did that actually make it smaller? Yeah, I think that made it smaller. Interesting. About 0.5. No? Two? Does that make it larger? Interesting. So that's scaling 1. What is that actually doing? If I is greater than 0, is it alphanumeric to integer? I think that's what that is for. Or argument to integer. If we just let it do it by itself, then it picks a scaling factor. I think what we're messing up on, what we're missing is over here where it's actually getting the full screen, the full video buffer, or frame buffer. Offsets in case frame buffer is bigger than Doom 2048 is the frame buffer width, which in our case would be 800, and 320 is the screen width. Wait, where are we setting that? Since it seems to handle the resolution in a funny way. What does that mean? That's the Siglet frame buffer hack. So what is this doing? So this is our Y offset is calculated by taking the frame buffer Y resolution, subtracting the screen height times scaling. So if our scaling is 1, our screen height, I guess is like, screen height is going to be the max of Doom, which is what, 280 or 200? 480 by 200? And then you take that and you multiply it by bits per pixel divided by 8. And then divide that by 2. They had to divide theirs by 4. I'm confused. I think we're getting close though. I think this is probably the stuff that we need to mess with. I wonder what setting that to 4 does. What is the actual Siglent hack they had to do? Oh. Let's just try that. I'm curious what that actually does. We'll remove that. We'll make it again. See if it errors or what. I don't know. Okay. We will copy that back over. Back over here. Oh my god, I should have just done a Control R. Alright, FB Doom. Wad. Take that out. I don't want to mess with the scaling. Can I make it larger? I don't know. What did that do? Oh, wait. I launched the wrong one. Oh, interesting. That shifted it over and up. Interesting. Offsets in case frame buffer is bigger than Doom. I'm not sure what this means. What this comment is supposed to refer to. It's maybe I can manually set the X offset or something. Or is it this, the offset end? Surely this will crash it. Say Rygal TS1054. What the hell is that? Good God. That's actually kind of sick though. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that, but that's kind of sick. You guys see that? That's fun. Look at that. It's like kind of rendering off to the left. It's like shifted over some. Yeah, that's That's kind of goofy. I just want to change the resolution. Is it too much to ask for? Yes, apparently. What did I just change? I put 2048 over there. 0. Yeah, I don't think that really helped us. Change params if needed. FBIO put vscreen info. What is that? Yeah, so there's FB set, but that doesn't, TC FB modes? Let's see what that has. Excuse me. Sorry, headphone users. Yeah, it's got the mode in here, but I don't know. It seems to me like Doom is just not, it's just not pulling the frame, or the, frame buffer size properly. Oh. Interesting. Does this version... No, I was gonna say, does this version not have any scaling? But that can't be because I'm literally looking at the scaling code for it, right? How do I make this work? Unless I'm in the wrong, wrong folder or something. Maybe there's a parameter. Or wrong, file. Oh, is this all WAD stuff? Okay. It's all WAD stuff. We have our video H and our video C. I know we changed it here, and that didn't really fix it. So I feel like this is the native resolution of the game, right? And then it's just actually stretching it to fit our screen, and that's kind of what all this crap over here is for. Because we can do, there's like this built-in scaling flag that we can do. Oops. Let's get some random to that. Clear it out. See, that just puts it at like tiny mode. If I do 2, it becomes large. And then it's egg bolts. Oh, is that? That's my broken one, right? OPT, FB Doom. Oops. Scaling 2. What about scaling 3? Segfault 2.5. Why won't you just use the full resolution? Okay. Fix me. Frame buffer scaling support. Yeah, I don't think it's got scaling. I could be wrong. I'm not the best at C code. In fact, I'm actually quite bad at it. That's okay. I wanted to mess with, we can move on from this, mess around with it later. Trying to get the screen resolution set right. But what I wanted to mess with, or at least look at, was getting the, figuring out how the card reader on this thing works. So really quick, there are a couple files that were related to let's go back over to here. Clear out the frame buffer real quick, and then we'll exit out of this terminal. Back over to this workspace, and there's some frame buffer stuff. I wanted to figure out how the card swiping works. So obviously there is a, let's see if I can do this without turning anything off. Obviously there's a card reader on here, and this is hooked up over here, which I think is just kind of like a typical USB sort of thing. But let me try. I also wanted to get a frame buffer console working, but I can't even get the Doom frame buffer to work right. So let's check. Check our USB devices, see what we have. IMAX Electronics. I have no idea what that is. Verbose. High-speed hub. Interface device. That might be our IMAX Electronics wired keyboard. This might be our how do I choose it? Our card reader. So let me go ahead and 1 second. Alright, so I should have a keyboard. Dev LS USB. No, wait. Dev USB. What do we have? We have a whole bunch of USB devices. Which one was this? Maybe you can listen to it. Bus 1, device 3. What is that? Bus 1, device 3, this one right here? Oh, I don't have the file command on here. Let's just cat it out anyway, see what happens. YOLO. Nothing, huh? Okay. Oh, do we need endpoint 00? No? Okay. Normally, on the other Linux hosts I've got, so like, let's see, ls dev USB, no? Is this USB? What the heck? Oh, is it bus? Dev under, is it dev bus? Oh yeah, dev bus USB, okay. Maybe that isn't the card reader. Real quick, I'm going to take a break for just a couple minutes. I'll be back. Okie dokie. I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, where was I? Oh, is this thing not picking up, Wow. I guess now the cat, Elgato, is not picking up the display. There we go. Why are you like that? Why is it like that? Guys, why are computers? So, let's go ahead and... We were messing with the USB device, trying to figure out where the, card reader was coming from, right? Is it maybe a serial device? OTTY devices. I don't even know if this is recommended. Watch this, Tilda device. Nope. What was the name of that tool? There was a Linux tool that I used for card readers in the past. Cannot remember the name of it. Hey Rabbit, how are you? Mechanical mouse. I've never heard of that before. Are you talking about like a ball mouse? I guess that'd be like the closest thing to a mechanical mouse. Trackball. Honestly, I don't know of like a specific resource to learn how that stuff works, other than like Cherry MX. I think has some guides, like the Cherry company that makes I don't know why I said Cherry MX, but they make a bunch of switches, like mechanical switches for keyboards and stuff. I think they have some like diagrams and everything. And looking up like a GIF, like a side profile GIF of how a mechanical keyboard key works is pretty nice. That'll show you like how the little latching mechanism in the spring buckle works. But like the actual building of them, I don't know if you're interested in doing that. Are you interested in like building them? Because there's a bunch of resources for like creating custom keyboards. That is the hub. That's another hub. Did I try that one? I did try that one. Primax. Eagle X is the touchscreen, obviously. Maybe it isn't actually. Maybe the card reader isn't part of that. Ooh, a cyber deck. That's fun. So you could try taking apart a ball mouse, like a trackball mouse, because the insides are pretty simple from what I understand. And you could probably transplant those into like your own case and then just get the output from them. You want like a big trackball or small trackball? I guess like a small trackball if it's going to be on a cyber deck. Although, could you imagine like one of the large ones for the like arcades, like the bowling arcades? And that is your trackball. So, okay, what is this thing? I'm gonna start looking shit up. It's a SR70LR. I don't know, whatever. Sorry. I'll type it up. I wonder if you could, you probably could, it just depends on how in depth you want to go, but make like a modern trackball mouse. Could be kind of interesting. But yeah, like the old school ones are just like roller wheels, I believe, attached to like a sensor. Kind of like a reverse motor, I guess. I think that's how it works. Honestly, it's been a while since I've opened one up. I think I have one sitting over here. Hold on. Yeah, so I have a cheap ass ball mouse right here. I can tear it apart and see how it works. It's been a minute since I've actually opened one up, and I don't think I've dug into it all the way down to the circuit board, but oh my god, my cat is like on the floor, in the way, as a cat does. No, it's not gonna open up. I guess not. Wow. I don't know, this thing is pretty jammed. Oh, there we go. It's old and it's cheap. Like it just broke on me. Come on. I just want to see the inside. There we go. Okay. There's the ball. Yo, what's up, Dalosu? Yeah, here's the rollers on the inside of that. And there's probably screws under the sticker or under these stupid things, where it's all just a bunch of plastic. Oh, yep, there's the screw. Gonna use the larger screwdriver. There we go. Wowie! Okay, so the sensors, I think they're actually infrared. So this might actually be a little bit harder to like integrate onto like your own cyberdeck. But let's see, where's my point and stick? There's these right here, these sensors. This is like an emitter, and this is the sensor, or maybe it's the other way around. But there's this little dial wheel, like a shutter, kind of like on an old camera, I guess. The rolling shutter. And so as you move the trackball, it interrupts the light. And there's one for the x-axis and one for the y-axis. So. Yeah, so it is simple, but I don't know if you want to do specifically that. There's probably other ways that you can do it too. I mean, really, it's just a mechanism of like rolling an x-axis and a y-axis with the trackball. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you guys want to see Doom? Want to see Doom on this thing? I was messing around with trying to get the resolution to work right earlier, but I can't figure that out for the life of me. So I'll mess around with that some other time. But right now I just have a bunch of random noise written into the thing just to clear the frame buffer. And I'm going to run Doom. So running Doom is just running this. I've got this version of it compiled and put on the device, and the demo wad. And let me get rid of this scaling because that's just messing with that. And it should work. Yeah. So now I've got Doom. Now I can be bad at Doom. I don't think it wants to focus, but whatever. Yeah, so we're playing Doom on a time clock now. Yeah, boy. Where are the baddies? They're in here. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. The sound isn't working. I don't have the sound working. And the resolution is jacked up. So I don't know how much effort I want to put into actually getting that to work. It would be kind of neat. But I basically cross-compiled the lowest dependency version of Doom I could find, because this thing does not have a bunch of libraries on it. I could probably put the libraries on it, but I'm not that knowledgeable. So maybe in some future streams I'll have something like that with like because I was trying Chocolate Doom, but Chocolate Doom has a buttload of dependencies. What some people are doing when cross-compiling is they would have like a similar system, like have a Raspberry Pi that's running ARM v7 or something, and then do your cross-compiling on that. But I didn't really have that. I tried with the Raspberry Pi that I have that's like running in the back, but that one's running a 64-bit version, and I need 32-bit ARM v7 code, and I don't think it's still technically cross-compiling at that point. So that was kind of fun. I was trying to figure out how the keycard works, because one of the things that I want to do is integrate the card reader with the game in some way. Make it so that when you swipe a card, it presses spacebar or something and opens the door that you have in front of you. I thought that would be funny. So I'm going to see if I can figure out how the card reader on this thing works, and then see how feasible that is, and maybe work on that. But I have the management card that's on this thing, and typically when you have the application running, the time clock application, you can just swipe the key card. So we got that, but I don't know where in the actual Linux OS that key card is, or the card reader is actually reporting to. So that's what I was trying to figure out next. Hot Pockets, no, we only have pizza rolls. So these are, this is one of the startup scripts for setting up this device when it boots. So I'm hoping maybe I can find something about the card reader over here. Start bio is, I'm guessing, for the biometric reader. Softload is basically resetting the software, I guess. And this was for the Jetty web server. I don't think there's anything specifically for the card reader in the init scripts. I think most of that's going to be under the actual application that they have. It should be, it's under user. Does it include? No. User local Jetty, this web app folder right here. if they have anything specific about the card reader in here. It's all this stuff that's prefixed with NGD. That's all custom code. Oh, here, reader API, remote debug. That one's interesting. Got a lot of stuff in here about remote barcode reader. Ooh, magnetic stripe reader. Device I/O service, MSR technology, debug data, stripe reader. What is all this crap? Yeah, I don't know what kind of model reader this is. It's something pretty generic. SR70IRT3RKRO. I mean, it's not very specific. Let's see. Let's short out a bunch of stuff on my workbench. Yeah, so this sucker right here. Saplock, maybe? I don't know. It's pretty generic. Let's do magnetic reader. And these devices, these time clocks, are like, I don't know, over a decade old. So chances are it's not anything recent. We do have a GPIO port. That's interesting. Integrated barcode reader. Where was it? I just saw it. This GPIO port name TTYS0. Wait, already there. Okay. I'm just gonna, I guess these are all GPIO ports or something. I wonder if any of these are actually card here. Nope, input output error. Okay. Yeah, that would have been nice. Integrated barcode reader. I don't think I have JetX installed. It's kind of fun to poke through this, but that's probably less unrelated. We're getting further away from the... Oops. Getting further away from the actual card reader device, I think. Maybe there are scripts or something under the bin folder. GURP ports. There are a bunch of JavaScript scripts. I don't think any of these are related to the card reader, though. And these would still, like I said, be kind of further away from the hardware. Maybe, I don't know. It could be like running JavaScript and not in a web capacity. Disable mouse cursor. Enable mouse cursor. Kind of fun to just dig through the file system and see what kind of scripts are on there. Initialize EEPROM. This might be... I did have this one open. I was digging into some of the logic for like how it generates the root password, the root user password, which is pretty interesting. Definitely more secure than some other devices that I've seen. What is this? TUSB? Let's see. ECSC. That was one of the smart card tools that I've used in the past. It also handles magstripe readers. No, LSMod doesn't really show anything. Is it the CCID? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that screams, hey, I'm the smart card or magnetic card reader. Not in this folder, at least. Probably all just gonna be a bunch of junk in there if I search for that term. Let's look. InTouch Integrated Readers firmware. There's an RPM package for it. Those would be under... I saw those... Where are those at? Oops. Staging area? Yeah, staging area. Rollbacker. Bunch of RPMs. So I'm guessing that is... Where's the integrated reader? We got two of them. InTouch Integrated Readers firmware. It'd be kind of fun to pull these off and try to like pick into those RPM files. I don't think I've ever actually taken apart an RPM file. I imagine it's just like some sort of package file that you can pull all the subfiles out of. I don't know. We can find out. Just organize my juice file. Okie dokie, so that's what we've got so far. There's integrated readers, that's our firmware. Maybe we can see, maybe find some more stuff related to the firmware. We can figure out how it addresses the hardware from there, maybe. What a generic ass term, right? Give me all of the files that have the word reader in them. Oh jeez. Alright, what's going on here? DL scanning service, DLS scanning service, external barcode reader open. DLS object factory, create a scanner. Are we going back in time or forwards? Okay, down is forwards. So DLS USB scanner, external barcode, get device service version. Oh, firmware update baud rate. That's kind of fun. Laser timeout. DLS scanner service. What the hell is that? DLS scanner. You think that's like completely proprietary or what? Probably not. Port Linux USB. Find device. Okay. Port open error. No idea. I've also got the, I've got Jetty turned off at the moment. I could probably start it up. That might be necessary to get the card reader going. I don't know, I still feel like there'd be some sort of like endpoint within the file system. Oops. Screaming at the OS. That's got to be that Primax Electronics one, right? Hold on, let's look them up. Primax Electronics. What do they make? Not much, it seems. Just have a bunch of people screaming at business stuff on their page. Nothing useful. No. Lowercase d. I still feel like this is the one, the wired USB keyboard. That would make sense to me. I can't remember. Can we get more verbose? No? Okay. Plus 0 device 3. Wait. Dev bus USB 3. I tried this earlier, didn't I? Yeah. USB controller mount. Okay. Media/pen drive. What? What is that? Nothing, I guess. Or I guess if you plug something in, like a storage drive, it'll automatically mount it and throw it over there, maybe? USB log, user USB log, what does that look like? USB log, nothing. Okay. Yeah, we don't have LS block. Making my favorite flags? No? Okay. Okay, let's look at our e-message. Is everything that has the word USB in it. Oh yeah, maybe an input event. To check there. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Yeah, because if it's showing up as a keyboard, it would be under here, right? Okay, let's try. Watch it be the first one. No? Okay. No? Okay. I'm just trying to cat out the contents of the event and then swiping the card. We have an EV test bin. Let's see. This is the TWL 4030 keypad. No, nothing on that one. What is this one? Oh, reset button. I don't think that's it. I mean, I'll swipe it anyway. EV test is nice. It's giving me extra details. Good suggestion. What is all of this? Unlock, caps lock, scroll lock, pose. Coffee. Oh yeah, this is all like keyboard events. Here's the wired USB keyboard. No, I've never reflashed a dishwasher control board before. That sounds pretty whack though. I'd imagine it goes some form of flashing most things. You try to figure out their pinout, and then figure out what pins are necessary to talk to it. Hook up some debuggers, and try to write the flash to it. If it's not like a burned MCU, because sometimes they won't let you write to them. USB touch controller. I wonder what this does. This is a touch controller, right? Oh, that's fun. do. Whoa. What are the chances that they're both going through the same thing? Nope. Okay. Aquastop. They're like a you test message. Don't give me that. Oh, okay. Did I do that one? Yeah, okay. Ah. It's oh, see, this is the damn keyboard that I haven't plugged in right now. Adoy. Here, let's check no, I was gonna say, what do you think I could unplug the the card reader and see if dmessage picks it back up? Because the card reader is plugged in right here, and it looks sort of like a USB connection. Could try to let's see, dmessage. It's not gonna let me watch it, is it? Suspicious buffer size. That's, okay, here I'm gonna YOLO and unplug this, header. Nothing. Let's see if it's got the... Yeah, I wish. This is like a BusyBox. It's probably like some form of BusyBox D-message. Let's plug it back in. Nada. Yeah, let's see if we can find something related to that firmware, maybe. Because I feel like it's one of these serial devices. I have like Minicom or something, not Minicom. What can I use for? I don't know what serial connection tools I've got on here. Get a report of the serial information associated with the serial port, because we have a couple of those that are apparently associated with the GPIO. See, like these. Let's see. Is that serial? No. Screen either. What else do we have? Tip? No. Buddy? No. I mean, screen could be on the file system. What is that? Permission denied. Term info. Do. I wonder how difficult it would be to compile. No, shouldn't have to. There is some way that this thing talks to those devices. Let's see, dev ttys, and then we'll do a dot. This is for connecting to the remote server, I guess, to get configuration or to report from. Looks like the MLC is at serial 1. these real quick. Oops. Lost. Okay. Okay. What else do we have? Analog modem. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, STTY. I guess that's what's on the Oops. No idea what this is. Yeah. Okay. Change and print terminal line settings. Yeah, that all seems to be firmware related, so maybe it's not the serial devices. To try the similar search, but for dev USB. Wait. No! Get back here. No, wait a minute. Oh no, I'm lost. No, it's not layout. Bruh. Where is it? Where did you go? Come back, files. Am I seriously gonna have to look this up? Alright, Sublime Text. No. File list. Control K or Control B. That doesn't do shit. Alright. Bruh. Yeah, just hook it up. I did that a while ago with the oscilloscope just to watch the values fluctuate, which is pretty fun, but not particularly useful. Okay, where is my sidebar? Why are you trying to copy paste to temp when I do that? New sidebar. Show open files. FS root. Okay, maybe it was just closed, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I think this thing gave us the most, like, I don't know, evidence as to what the hell this thing is talking with. Because it's talking about a USB device setup. Where was that? USB scanner. Enable UPC-E to UPC-A expansion. I believe that is related to UPC codes. Also, external barcode reader. So I think this is probably where it's hooked up at. And I think Jetty is responsible for it. So we might actually have to get JetX set up and start poking into the jar file that I grabbed. There's a jar file somewhere. I don't know. I have it. It's in here somewhere. There it is. This thing. NGD platform base reader API.jar. So I think that might be what I need to dig into. But I think this is maybe a good place to stop. Gotta get some food. And I don't want to bore everybody. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully next time I'll have some more information about the card reader, and we can start trying to integrate that into the Doom setup. However that works. But ideally, I think it would be really funny to have it where you have to swipe a card, an actual physical card, IRL, to make the doors open in game. So we'll try to get that going. That would be really funny. So yeah, I'm about to hop off. If you guys enjoyed that, you can check out the video description or the stream description. I've got a Discord. You're welcome to join us there and hang out and get some behind the scenes updates. I also have a Patreon and YouTube membership if you guys want to support me there. That's cool. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that, and yeah, you guys have a good night.